cost of living in America is just a scam. And I think more and more of us are seeing that, especially on an app like this, where we can see what people are paying for life outside of these borders. I think the craziest thing about these videos I make talking about grocery prices and cost of living in general in the United States is the comments I get from people who live outside of this country. People from Germany, Denmark, Sweden, you name it. Especially countries that you would typically associate with higher costs. They're letting me know that they're paying way less for so many things. The other day when I made that video about grocery prices and I had 2 bags, it was 11 items, it was like $40. I was getting comments from all over the world. And let me tell you, I didn't get a single comment from anywhere saying that they would pay more. Sometimes in European countries, these prices would be less than a quarter of what we're paying here. So my question is, what's going to happen? We are obviously going through a cost of living disaster here in the United States. Not the only place that's expensive. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we are paying an amount of money that is not sustainable. There is more homelessness than ever. There is less financial stability than ever. There's more bankruptcies than ever. Where does this go? How does this end? Because it's not going anywhere good. In that video I mentioned, I found out they aired it on CNN, which is kind of hilarious. I had no idea until someone commented and let me know, hey, you're on my television right now. So I guess what I have to say is resonating with enough people. I also just hit 40,000 followers. So thank you. If you follow me, thank you so much. I'm glad what I say is striking a chord with you. And hopefully we can all find a way to make it through this crazy cost of living recession, whatever you want to call it. We can make it through it together. How do you think this is going to end? Because I don't know a way out of this personally, other than moving to another country.
Okay, that was enlightened me a little bit about other countries. I thought like right now with a lot of places, I've been doing videos on Canada and like other places in Europe and whatnot with the mass layoffs, but I guess I didn't look at their cost of living as well. And I guess the amount that they're paying for groceries also, it looks like some of these places, at least in Europe, maybe other places as well, it looks like their groceries at the very least aren't as high as ours. So now I got even more questions now. Like, why are we paying so much for groceries here, but the other places aren't? I'm definitely intrigued on that, because again, like everywhere, it seems like we're dealing with the mass layoffs. Again, we did videos, UK and Canada, XYZ, dealing with so much layoffs this year, especially during this time period as well, closer to Christmas and whatnot. So now you're telling me that they're paying less still on food, but we're all going through this mass layoff, all AI taking over all the different jobs, but they're still not having to pay as much as we're paying a quarter